15 interesting facts about the Bosnia and Herzegovina. Number 1. Bosnia and Herzegovina is a country located in the Balkans in southeastern Europe. It is bordered by Serbia to the north, Croatia to the west, Montenegro to the south, and the Republic of Srpska to the east. Number 2. The name, Bosnia, comes from the Indo-European word, Bosana, which means water. The country is indeed rich in water, with 262 rivers, many lakes, and waterfalls. Here are the top 7 rivers of Bosnia and Herzegovina. 1. Una. The Una is the longest river in Bosnia and Herzegovina that flows entirely within the country. It is 215 kilometers, 134 miles, long, and flows through the northwest of the country, along the border with Croatia. 2. Sava. The Sava is the longest river in Bosnia and Herzegovina, but it only flows through the northern part of the country. It is 945 kilometers, 587 miles, long, and flows through Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, and Hungary. 3. Drina. The Drina is the third longest river in Bosnia and Herzegovina. It is 346 kilometers, 215 miles, long, and flows through the east of the country, along the border with Serbia. 4. Bosna. The Bosna is the fourth longest river in Bosnia and Herzegovina. It is 282 kilometers, 175 miles, long, and flows through the central part of the country. 5. Viabas. The Viabas is the fifth longest river in Bosnia and Herzegovina. It is 245 kilometers, 152 miles, long, and flows through the northwestern part of the country. 6. Neretva. The Neretva is the sixth longest river in Bosnia and Herzegovina. It is 225 kilometers, 140 miles, long, and flows through the south of the country, along the border with Croatia. 7. Trebishnjaka. The Trebishnjaka is the seventh longest river in Bosnia and Herzegovina. It is 187 kilometers, 116 miles, long, and flows through the south of the country. These rivers are important sources of water for the country, and they are also used for transportation, recreation, and hydroelectric power generation. Number 3. Bosnia and Herzegovina is a very diverse country, with 3 main ethnic groups: Bosniaks, Serbs, and Croats. They are all native to the region, but their exact origins are a matter of debate. Bosniaks are the largest ethnic group in Bosnia and Herzegovina, making up about 50% of the population. They are predominantly Muslim and speak the Bosnian language, which is a South Slavic language closely related to Serbian and Croatian. Serbs are the second largest ethnic group in Bosnia and Herzegovina, making up about 30% of the population. They are predominantly Orthodox Christian and speak the Serbian language. Croats are the third largest ethnic group in Bosnia and Herzegovina, making up about 15% of the population. They are predominantly Catholic and speak the Croatian language. There is evidence to suggest that all 3 ethnic groups have been living in the region for centuries. For example, there are Bosnian-speaking tombstones dating back to the 12th century. However, the exact origins of each ethnic group are complex and disputed. Some historians believe that the Bosniaks are descended from the indigenous Illyrian people, who were the original inhabitants of the region. Others believe that the Bosniaks are a mix of Illyrians, Slavs, and Turks. Similarly, there is debate about the origins of the Serbs and Croats. Some historians believe that the Serbs are descended from the ancient Serbs, who were a Slavic tribe that migrated to the region in the 6th century. Others believe that the Serbs are a mix of Slavs, Illyrians, and Byzantine Greeks. The debate about the origins of the 3 main ethnic Number 4. The official languages of Bosnia and Herzegovina are Bosnian, Serbian, and Croatian. However, these languages are mutually intelligible, so people can usually communicate with each other regardless of their ethnic group. Bosnian is written in the Latin alphabet, but the Cyrillic alphabet is also officially recognized and used. Serbian is written in both the Cyrillic and Latin alphabets, but the Cyrillic alphabet is more widely used. Croatian is written exclusively in the Latin alphabet. The differences between the writing forms of these languages are mostly in the spelling of certain words. For example, the word for water is written voda in Bosnian and Croatian, but voda in Serbian. The differences in the writing forms of these languages are a reflection of the different historical and cultural influences on each language. Bosnian and Croatian are closely related languages, and they were both written in the Latin alphabet until the 19th century. However, Serbian was written in the Cyrillic alphabet, due to its influence from the Serbian Orthodox Church. In the 19th century there was a movement to unify the three languages, and the Latin alphabet was adopted as the standard writing form for all three languages. However, this movement was not successful, and the three languages continued to develop separately. Number 5. Sarajevo is the capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina. It is a beautiful city with a rich history. It is located in a valley surrounded by mountains, and it has a mix of Ottoman, Austro-Hungarian, and modern architecture. Sarajevo hosted the 1984 Winter Olympics. The most popular tourist attractions in Sarajevo include the Old Town. Baskazija is the historic center of Sarajevo. It is a maze of narrow streets and Ottoman-era buildings, and it is home to many shops, restaurants, and mosques. The Sarajevo Tunnel was built during the Siege of Sarajevo in the 1990s. It was used to transport food and supplies into the city, and it is a reminder of the city's resilience. The Gazi Husrev Beg Mosque is the largest mosque in Sarajevo. It was built in the 16th century, and it is a beautiful example of Ottoman architecture. The Latin Bridge is where Archduke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated in 1914, which triggered World War I. The War Childhood Museum tells Number 6. The Old Town of Sarajevo, also known as Baskazija, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is a maze of narrow streets and Ottoman-era buildings, and it is home to many shops, restaurants, and mosques. Here are some of the things you can do in the Old Town of Sarajevo. Visit the Gazi Husrev Beg Mosque, the largest mosque in Sarajevo. Take a walk through the Sebel Fountain, a beautiful Ottoman-era fountain. Shop for souvenirs at the Baskazija market. Sample the local food at one of the many restaurants in the Old Town. Visit the War Childhood Museum, which tells the stories of children who lived through the Bosnian War. The Old Town of Sarajevo is a fascinating place to visit, and it is a great way to experience the history and culture of the city. Here are some tips for visiting the Old Town of Sarajevo. Wear comfortable shoes, as you will be doing a lot of walking. Bring your camera, as there are many photo opportunities. Be respectful of the local culture and religion. Be aware of your surroundings and take precautions against pickpockets. Number 7. The Stari Most, Old Bridge, is one of the most famous landmarks in Bosnia and Herzegovina because it is a beautiful and historic bridge that spans the Neretva River in the city of Mostar. The bridge was built in the 16th century by the Ottomans, and it is considered an exemplary piece of Balkan Islamic architecture. It is 21 meters, 69 feet, long and 12 meters, 39 feet, wide, and it is made of limestone. The Stari Most was destroyed by Bosnian Croat forces during the Bosnian War in 1993. However, it was rebuilt in 2004, and it is now a symbol of peace and reconciliation in the country. The Stari Most is a popular tourist destination, and it is often featured in films and television shows. It is also a popular spot for cliff diving, and every year there is a competition held on the bridge. The starry most is a beautiful sight to behold, especially when it is lit. Number 8. Bosnia and Herzegovina is home to the last remaining jungle in Europe, the Perusica Forest, and it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Perusica Forest is home to a variety of plant and animal species, including many that are rare or endangered. The forest is also an important watershed, providing water for the Neretva River and its tributaries. The Perusica Forest is protected by a number of laws, including the Law on Nature Protection of Bosnia and Herzegovina. These laws prohibit logging, hunting, and other activities that could harm the forest. The Perusica Forest is a valuable natural resource, and it is important to protect it for future generations. The laws that protect the forest are essential to ensuring its long-term survival. The country is also home to many national parks, including the Sučurska National Park, which is the largest national park in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Number 9. Bosnia and Herzegovina is a popular tourist destination, thanks to its beautiful scenery, rich history, and diverse culture. Number 10. Bosnia and Herzegovina is a relatively safe country to visit. However, it is important to be aware of the potential risks of travel, such as petty theft and pickpocketing. Number 11. The currency of Bosnia and Herzegovina is the Bosnian mark, BAM. It is subdivided into 100 fen. The Bosnian mark is the only legal tender in Bosnia and Herzegovina. The Bosnian mark was introduced in 1995, after the end of the Bosnian War. It replaced the Croatian dinar, which was the currency of Bosnia and Herzegovina during the war. The Bosnian mark is pegged to the euro at a rate of 1 Bosnia and Herzegovina convertible mark equals 0.51129 euros. This means that 1 euro is worth 1.95583 Bosnian marks. The Bosnian mark is a relatively stable currency, and it is used by all three main ethnic groups in Bosnia and Herzegovina: Bosniaks, Croats, and Serbs. This makes it a unifying symbol for the country. Here are some other interesting facts about the Bosnian mark. The symbol for the Bosnian mark is kilometer. The Bosnian mark is issued by the Central Bank of Bosnia and Herzegovina. The Bosnian mark is a convertible currency, which means that it can be freely exchanged for other currencies. The Bosnian mark is a popular currency for tourists, as it is relatively stable and easy to exchange. Number 12. The official time zone of Bosnia and Herzegovina is Central European Time, CET, which is UTC plus 1 o'clock. This means that it is 1 hour ahead of Coordinated Universal Time, UTC. CET is used in most of Europe, as well as in some parts of Africa and Asia. Bosnia and Herzegovina adopted CET in 1884, when the country was part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. The country continued to use CET after it gained independence in 1992. Number 13. The country code for Bosnia and Herzegovina is +387. This is the number that you need to dial before the local phone number when calling from another country. For example, if you are calling from the United States to the capital city of Sarajevo, you would dial +387 33 123 456. The first two digits, +387, are the country code. The next two digits, 33, are the area code for Sarajevo. The last four digits, 123,456, are the local phone number. You can also dial Bosnia and Herzegovina's country code without the initial 0. So, the above phone number could also be dialed as +38 733123456. However, it is always best to check with your phone service provider to see which dialing format they recommend. Number 14. The national flag of Bosnia and Herzegovina is a blue field with a yellow triangle in the center. The triangle is divided into 7 white stars, with 2 half stars at the top and bottom. The blue field represents peace and hope, while the yellow triangle represents the 3 main ethnic groups of Bosnia and Herzegovina: Bosniaks, Croats, and Serbs. The stars represent Europe. The flag was adopted in 1998, after the end of the Bosnian War. It was designed to be a symbol of unity and hope for the future of the country. I think the flag is a great example of how symbolism can be used to unite people. The colors and shapes of the flag represent the different ethnic groups of Bosnia and Herzegovina, but they also come together to create a unified whole. This is a powerful message of hope and unity, and it is one that is still relevant today. Number 15. The country is also known for its delicious food, which is influenced by its many different cultures. The national dish of Bosnia and Herzegovina is cevapi. It is a grilled dish of minced meat, typically lamb or beef, that is shaped into small sausages. Cevapi are usually served with onions, kashmir, a type of dairy product, and ajvar, a roasted red pepper and eggplant relish. They can also be served in a pita bread or with bread on the side. Here are some other popular dishes in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Pijeljaskavica is a grilled patty dish made from ground beef or lamb. It is similar to cevapici, but it is larger and flatter. Burek is a flaky pastry filled with meat, cheese, or spinach. It is a popular street food in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Somen is a type of flatbread that is often used to serve cevapici and pijeljaskavica. Kashmir is a type of dairy product that is made from sour cream. It is often served with cevapici and pijeljaskavica. Ajvar is a roasted red pepper and eggplant relish. It is often served with cevapici and pijeljaskavica. I hope you find these facts interesting. If you do, please like and subscribe. Thanks.